you like to state your name, age, and major?
How about now? No, Cody Peralta. I'm 19, and what was the other thing?
Age and major?
Oh, yeah, animation, motion graphics.
You want to say it like one more time?
Okay. My name is Cody Peralta, 19, animation and motion graphics.
For our first question, what's your favorite color?
Um, well, it used to be green, but now it's sort of gone to black and white. As dumb as that is.
What got you into art?
I think originally it was just me watching cartoons and fucking around in the kindergarten. It was just me, just fucking around in the lunchroom in elementary school and just drawing whatever I could. I think it all began like kindergarten. Um, um, I just drew SpongeBob and stuff with a gun, and just cartoons was basically what started it all. And I thought, hey, I should just draw.
What's your favorite show at the moment?
At the moment, I would probably say, I like Bob's Burgers, but there's like a handful of shows I can just list off. I think the most would be probably freaking Craig of the Creek. That one's pretty like nostalgic to me because I never went outside, but seeing these kids just do all this shit, it's so cool. I feel it makes you feel nice.
Why did you become an artist?
I became an artist because I felt as though being a police officer, firefighter, and everything else felt like a giant task as a kid, and I just felt like, I don't really think I can become that. I mean, I have a knack for drawing, and right then and there in like second grade in that lunchroom, I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna create comics, do what I want, create all this stuff, and get my imagination out there for people to enjoy. And now I just make.
What's your favorite anime?
I mean, you asked me what my favorite cartoon was, but I think I always answer it's like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but like I think there's another one like it was like Pop Team Epic and also some other stuff. I can't remember the name. I'm sorry.
Why pursue art as a career?
Why not? I mean, you get to do what you want and love, and you get to create and people to see it and say, hey, that shit is cool, and a fandom can spawn from it, or they make art for your art. It kind of is this circle of happiness, and I want to pursue that because why not?
What are the challenges of being an artist? Whether it's family, money, or discouragement, etc.
That's kind of a question that, the answer is ever changing for me. There's there's like a ton of stuff in the animation industry, some lots of bullshittery, like animators getting screwed over on pay wages or like just not being treated fairly, and it's I don't know. It makes me scared of what might come if I ever enter the field. Um, and on top of that, even before that, you have to deal with personal life matters like relationships or whether or not your parents support you and such. That I mean, I'm lucky to have parents that are supporting, but I always think of the other guys, and I'm like, shit. I mean, they got the short end of the stick. I didn't, and on top of that, I have to deal with like you have to go to a 4-year college and pay so much money, and it's also discouraging. Yet I want to pursue it the best way I can without having to stress and pull a trigger and just put a bullet in my head.
Who do you think would win? Saitama or Goku?
It's obviously Saitama. I mean, there's no... look, if there's any questions like these, just leave it up to Death Battle. They're doing it. They have the math. They use calculations like TNT and such. They know it. Physics, man.
Do these challenges discourage you? Why or why not? Has your opinion changed?
I mean, already stated, but the animation industry thing it's the only thing that's kind of discouraging me to like getting into it, because what if I get fucked over if I enter it and I'm just like the little guy? Of course, there's gonna be unions and such. I don't know when it's gonna be a good time to enter. Like if now is like the time, but basically anything before that, I somehow wormed my way around it, or just I found a way. If anything, I'll just probably best case scenario get famous off of some project I work off of for the internet.
Why do you wear the luchador mask?
And that wasn't even on the list. Okay. There came a time, I think, not like right before my 17th birthday. I got out of the Cooper Union Saturday program, and before that, I had seen a story of Santa, and his perseverance and just being this character and always wearing this mask no matter what, even in the showers and such, it was like, it kind of felt like unreal, but I really loved him for all this determination he had. Oh, there goes the sound. After that, after the Saturday program at Cooper Union, it was like my birthday, and my family came over and we ate noodles at Udon West on St. Mark's, and then afterwards we saw Search and Destroy right there, and we were like, hey, that place is cool. It's got dildos and all this obscene stuff there. But then something catch my eye, and I saw a luchador mask, and this one right here stood out to me because it was at least, it was in pretty good condition, and it felt right. I tried it on too, and it was expensive, but look at me now. People see this as my face.
And many more will.
Yeah, many more will.
For our last question, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Probably just working my usual jobs, or some better job with a higher pay, and just trying my best to create some pretty cool ass stuff for people to see on the internet, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. Get into more practicing my craft in animating, showing all these characters I have to show. I mean, just live the dream, man. Keep wearing the mask, do your job, do taxes, do your personal projects, and just don't die.
Any final thoughts?
Steven, why did you bring me here?
Alright. That's everything. Cut.